Hello my lovelies, welcome back to Lauren Levels Up. I hope you're all really well and coping during this period of uncertainty that we're going through right now, but I hope you're all safe at home and well. I've had a few requests recently for a tutorial on how to apply false lashes, so I thought that's what I would do very quickly for you guys today, and I promise you that with a few little insider tips and tricks and practice, you will have no problem applying false lashes. But it does come with the caveat, it does take a little bit of practice and working out your own way of doing it, because at the end of the day, we all have different eye shapes. So one technique is not necessarily going to work for the next person, but there are definitely little tips and tricks to make it easier for you to work out your own little technique. So let's get started. So you're going to need a pair of lashes. So I have here my Ardell Demi Wispies, and you're also going to need some lash glue. What have I done with my lash glue? Here it is. So this is the Duo latex free glue. You don't have to use latex free glue if you don't want to. I just quite like the strength of this glue and the fact that the packaging comes with this little brush, which makes it quite easy to apply the lashes. So the first thing that I want to say about applying lashes is that when you first buy lashes, they will come in the maximum length that the company believes that people will need. So for the vast majority of people, that will mean that they are too wide for your own eye. So just when you first get them out of the packet, take the lash out very carefully, because we don't want to break it. And just without any glue on it, just hold it up against your eye just to see whether it starts and finishes in the same place as your own natural lashes, because if it's too long when you put it on, A, it's probably not going to stick properly as soon as you start blinking, and B, if it does stick, it's going to be extremely uncomfortable. So the next thing that we want to do is you can choose to either apply your mascara before you put your lashes on, or you can put it on afterwards and use it to blend your own lashes up into the false lashes. I personally prefer to... Depends what I'm doing. Today I have already got a bit of mascara on, but I sometimes find that if I've already got mascara on, it can be a little bit more difficult to then apply the false lash on top, just because your own lashes are trying to push the lash up and away from the eyelid. But because I do have a bit of mascara on today already, we're just going to go with it. So the next thing that you want to do, once you've cut your lash to size, is go ahead and apply your glue to the lash band. You don't want to use a ton of glue, just enough to evenly coat it. And another tip, make sure that the ends on either end have definitely got lash glue on, because they are the areas that are likely to peel away the quickest. Now the next thing that you need to do, don't be tempted to just ram it straight on your eye straight away. The glue is still too wet at the moment and it will not stick. You need to wait, depending on the glue, at least 30 seconds before you go to apply the lash, just until the glue has started to get tacky, basically. So the next thing that we want to do is always look down into a mirror when you're applying lashes. This allows you to see the exact position that you're putting the lash on, and imagine that you're looking down and you're placing the lash down onto the top of your lashes, but to the skin. Make sure that the glue is going onto the skin and not onto your actual lashes. So we're going to hold the mirror down here. Some people like to use tweezers for this. I prefer to use my fingers. Try out both, see what you prefer. And we're going to go with the center of the lash first, so holding it in the middle. And I'm just going to pop the center of the lash on the center of my eye, checking where it is. I'm then going to take hold of the outer corner, place that down where I know it needs to be, and then I'm going to take hold of the inner corner and place that down where I know it needs to be. And because the glue was tacky and not wet when it went on, when I've placed the lashes down, they have immediately stuck where I have wanted them to stick. Easy enough? So those are my top tips for applying false lashes. Make sure they're cut to the right length for your own eye shape. Make sure that you coat them evenly with glue, including the inner and outer corners. Make sure that you wait for the glue to dry long enough for it to become tacky. And then when you place them on, look down, centre first, outer corner, inner corner. I promise, a little bit of practice and you will be a false lash application expert. Please don't forget that if you enjoyed this video and you found it useful today, then hit that like button, maybe leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me in the near future. But for now, I will see you next week in my next video. Stay safe and well, lots and lots of love.